Hello 143 class, this is a example from your homework. This is section 8b problem number 4, and there's two ways to really go about this problem. One is just intuition and the other is this formula over here. So intuitive way, the initial population of the town is this much and it grows with a doubling time in 7 years. Determine how long it would take the population to quadruple. So quadruple means 4 times the original amount, and 4 times the original amount is doubling and then doubling again. So think about how long does it take 1 to get to 8? It doubles and then it doubles and then it doubles. So 1 to 2 is a doubling, 2 to 4 is a doubling, 4 to 8 is a doubling. So that's doubling 3 times. Quadrupling is just doubling twice. It means you double and then you double again. So if the doubling time is 7 years, well, it could double from 4100 to 8200 in 7 years, and then it'll double again to 16,400 in another 7 years, because every 7 years it doubles. So for it to be quadruple the original amount, it's going to take the initial 7 years to double, and then another 7 years to double again, which will be quadruple. So that would be 14 years. So that's one way to think of it. But the other way to think of it is this problem with this formula. And it says if you know the doubling time, which is 7 years here, is some number d, so our d means 7, and you're being asked to find how long it takes for the population to be k times the original amount, quadruple, that means 4 times the original amount, then that time will be t equals the doubling time times the log of whatever k is, in this case 4, divided by the log of 2. Okay, the 2 is attached to the doubling time. So the log of whatever I want it to get to divided by the log of 2, because d is the doubling time. That's how the formula works. Now let me show you how to use Excel to do this. So I'm going to move down a little bit more. So we've been using Excel, so I'm going to show you Excel. I'll show you with a calculator too. But you just press equals and then you're going to type this in. So d times, d is the doubling time, so 7 times, and then the log of k. Now what you're going to start typing is log. This one is a one that you can specify the base. This is the one where I just write log in these formula. Log 10 is the one I'm talking about. So I'm going to double click log 10, and then the number is k. So k is the number of times the original amount. It's 4 for this one, quadruple. But it could say triple, it could say be 10 times the original. You just use whatever that number it talks about in the problem as k right there, and then divided by the log of 2. So again, I'm going to start writing log. Base 10 pops up. I'm going to use base 10 and then just type in 2, and then once I get all that typed in like that, I just hit enter and it tells me that that's 14. So either way, that gives you 14. When it's a multiple of 2, like if this is a doubling time, this is a multiple of 2, like 2, obviously it's 2 is 7, but quadruple 4, 6 would be it doubled. Well, for 6 you'd have to use this, but if it's a power of 2, I guess I should say 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. That's just multiple doubling times, and you would just kind of multiply this number by how many powers of 2 that is. But if it starts to be other numbers other than powers of 2, then this would be the way to go. Alright, doubling time times the log of whatever multiple you're wanting to do divided by the log of 2 will always be that time.